Also new tonight, Richland One School Board requesting a sit-down now with the State Education Department to better understand what's missing in their financial recovery plan. This comes after we told you exactly 1 week ago that the department sent a letter to the district saying their plan was deficient. Our Rachel Ripp was at the Richland One School Board special call meeting today to learn more.
Richland One School Board commissioners are confused and looking for clarification after receiving a letter last week from the State Department of Education saying their fiscal recovery plan was incomplete.
I think it's insulting to know that we've had a technical team come in and work with us to do what needed to be done, and then we get a letter that tells us that we're deficient. So who was deficient, us and the technical team, or just us by ourselves?
All 7 school board commissioners and the Richland One superintendent met Friday afternoon to talk about this letter and what to do next, citing that a sit-down with the state superintendent of education is needed.
We did respond to it, but the scope of what was asked of us, we addressed, and the scope got wider. I think that's what is needed more than ever, because as Commissioner Devine said, emails is just correspondence, and I think this requires a conversation.
However, some commissioners had lingering questions about how specifically Richland One answered questions to the department on October 11th.
They said that it was not clear when the question was raised about budgetary impact with declining student enrollment, how this is going to be done. So they're looking beyond that to say, with the student enrollment going down and you're building a facility that was not approved, then how are you going to keep this up, get teachers and transportation and cafeteria people and all of this? And you keep saying it's embedded in there, but my way of looking at it may not see how it's embedded because it has not clearly answered.
How much will this bind us to operationally each year? Because we know that's going to come out of the general fund budget, and that's why I'd asked that question.
News 19 reached out to the Department of Education, and they sent us this statement saying, quote, "The department's October 31, 2024 letter addressing multiple overlapping fiscal concerns raised in the State Inspector General's July report speaks for itself. The public should not be confused by diversionary tactics. The department looks forward to working closely with the new board to implement necessary fiscal improvements and rebuild the trust that the Richland One community deserves." Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
And we're being told that the board's next meeting is set for Tuesday night at 7 o'clock.